My parents were told that they didn't know if I was gonna make it. It's given me my life back, if I'm being honest. I truly believe like I can fall in love on The Bachelor. Maybe I'll find my husband. I'm from the small town of Becker, Minnesota. I grew up on a Christmas tree farm. The first thing you should definitely know about me is I am profoundly deaf with a cochlear implant. I've only had it about 2.5 months. What happened is my hearing in my left ear it was basically completely gone. I was basically completely deaf, profound hearing loss, and my right ear started to fluctuate a ton too. Like the last 5 months where like having one-on-one conversations, even if I was in like a quiet area, I like couldn't really do it. It was my like only like decision and option. I'm so thankful I got it. It's been like the best thing I've ever done. Yeah, I'm just like really fortunate that I live in a place where I can get this and have like the doctors that I do. It's given me my life back, if I'm being honest. Like it makes me different, but I think it's cool that I have something that makes me different and like that can still be like beautiful and powerful. Now I'm completely healthy, but there have been a couple times where I've been in the hospital and my white blood cell count was so high. My parents were told that they didn't know if I was gonna make it. And so I think that too, I look at life different than some people because I know how you can wake up one day and everything can change. I know how you can go to a doctor's appointment and be told that you're going deaf. Your world just like changes. And even being in a hospital bed and like knowing that I was potentially gonna die, you know, it really makes you take in everything that like truly matters and like tell people like how you feel, how they've impacted your life, be open and, you know, like live life full because it can be taken away in like an instant. So that I think definitely plays a huge part in my life because I do live big. I love big. I've met so many cool people and amazing people through it that have like gone through difficult things too that make them different, but they've been able to turn it into something positive. And like, I think that's what it's about. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, but like sometimes you gotta like throw the lemons at the wall and like stash them up a little bit before you can make the lemonade. And that's what I had to do, but now I'm making lemonade. I was in a relationship. We were actually abroad together. Broke up. I started going through a lot of health issues. Honestly, I thought he was my forever person. I thought we were gonna be together. He obviously didn't feel the same way, and I was going through a lot. He couldn't handle that, and for a while after like that breakup, I was kind of closed off to relationships. I felt like a burden on people for a while, and it was like who would want to come into my life when I was like going through all of that. So that was kind of something that I struggled with. But I have like the best family in the world. They're amazing. They've shown me what like unconditional love is. And like, I know like that's the type of relationship I want. And like, I want someone that's gonna like support me through the hard stuff and the good stuff. So it was super hard for a while after we broke up because you don't want to be with someone that's not going to be there for that stuff. Everyone always thought I would be the first one to get married. I'm 24 right now. I'll be 25 in September, but literally thought I was going to be married and have kids by the time I was 22. Obviously, that didn't happen. God, the universe had different plans for me, I guess. My best friend, she actually just had a baby and is engaged. My brother, who is 13 months apart from me, we're insanely close. He just had a kid and is engaged, or they were engaged, had a kid, but now he's getting married. And my brother is having his second kid now. And I was like, dude, I thought we were having kids at the same time. And he was like, life happens. And I was like, I know, but can it happen like to me? I've watched The Bachelor ever since I was younger with my mom. It was like our like Monday night thing. And my mom was always like, you should go on it. And I was kind of like, oh, I don't know. And then my friends were like, you have such like a unique and a cool story. They were like, and you'd be the perfect person for it. And I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, baby. And I remember like watching Abigail on The Bachelor, and it was kind of the first time I was like, okay, like I'm like different and it's okay. And so I know I can make a difference to other people too. I truly believe like I can fall in love on The Bachelor, and my parents are always like, if anyone, it's gonna be you. Maybe I'll find my husband. I don't have like a standard type. And my friends would tell you that too. It's kind of all over the board, like nerdy, sporty. The thing for me is like if I can connect with them well, and if I feel like I can genuinely like talk to them and have a good conversation. People that I can open up with and have deep conversations with and like have like that fun, loving relationship, and I like laugh. Also, if they're like got a little bit of like quirkiness or weirdness to them, because I have that too. In my hometown, it would be so fun. I would bring him to the tree farm, maybe have my grandpa dressed up as Santa and like surprise him, because I'm super close with my grandpa. And then he would meet my whole family for sure. Like it would be, you marry me, you marry my family. And they are very much like hands-on. And the cool thing about them is if I bring someone like into my life, they love people so deeply and they're so supportive. I don't really have any fears. It's more so just like excitement at the possibility of meeting someone and like spending forever with them.